resistance is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Utes will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So San Diego State's offense will go to work first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Morris. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Aztecs have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Off play action. Got his man quickly.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch.
Oh my God. That's so shit. Such shit. Bounce off of his fucking head.
Defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Yeah, punch him in the head. Punch him in the head.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the catch.
That's on me.
He'll get it up to
Why you
about
always
the
hurt?
32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play.
That one's on me, boys. I'm bad.
And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Makes the grab. It's Ortiz. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
I don't know why everybody plays like they're goddamn Tom Brady back there against me.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got the back in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Now the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right.
Damn, he had like multiple open receivers there. I don't know why he hit
to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is going to have to be unleashed.
Of course, you fucking just drill it halfway up the net. God damn, how good are you?
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
God damn it.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. San Diego
just going
State
again.
takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
You got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it
Looks
over.
like
That's
fucking
a
wood to that guy.
sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Back to throw, it's Morris.
Come on. O-line, you got to give me some time there. Yeah, I got fucking drilled. What do you want me to do?
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. The sure hands, it's open.
How are you 32 keeping up with my guy? That's the greatest question in the world right now.
Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field. Just keeps slinging it. He's got the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground.
God damn, look at him untouched. Yeah, what the fuck do you want me to do there?
When you play defensive,
how y'all this good?
Getting off the football, you can tell. Gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll knock him down.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver.
I should have this one, 1,000%.
These two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Turning it on. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field.
Come on, 50. Get your fat ass out there.
Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Dropping back, it's Morris. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it back. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll leave it with
Hey, good fucking block, 57. Great fucking block there.
as soon as he got it.
You just, said fuck him, I like it.
This drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got rid of
You're goddamn. Y'all just fucking. Ooh, about to lose my fucking mind here.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man. this crowd really affecting the football game.
Grab behind the line. It's open. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Riggs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on
I want to fucking pass interference there.
Dealing with 4th down.
That did tackle my guy.
And the Utes will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He gets a block. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. The give out of the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the 2nd quarter. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Everett. Really good job to pick up a...
I played that really well, too. That's a bad thing.
39-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ortiz.
Ow. Throw it behind him. He took it. Y'all got him to go.
Stopped just short of the first down. The Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about. If
I had the fucking interception. You just throw the ball wherever, don't you? You don't give a fuck. You're not even making good throws.
After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Dragged down, but
Good
they'll
play.
move
I'll
the
give you that
sticks
one.
for a first down. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to have.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Aztecs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, San Diego State. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. And the ball's out there after it. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aztecs. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Utes line up to punt it away.
Just give me the ball.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He's got great speed. Touchdown, San Diego State. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Riggs. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space.
Oh, my God. Fuck it up.
Inside.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Aztecs will boot it away to start the second half. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
The Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time, lets it go. This time it's
stop going with them.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and
I should keep going with them. It was an interception.
And the
I
Utes
can't
come
let the
to the
quarterback
line
get out.
with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking. And something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. Plows through the defense. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Working that wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Here we go. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him
Thank
to
God.
play great in the second half.
That was a great play. I'm not gonna lie. I got fucking fooled.
They can quickly give it to the running back and make it a run, and he pulls it. I'm not sure it's the right decision, or maybe he just didn't get his feet set and everything went well, but obviously that play didn't work very well.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Firing to the right, complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
On the run, it's Fitzpatrick. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Sticks it in his belly. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
He's too slow. I gotta swap him out.
That I can trust this guy.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's
Triangle X here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be it.
Oh, he dropped it.
A big hit there forces
He don't ever
2nd
drop
down.
shit.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Morris. Makes the grab on the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try.
There he goes. Oh, he got it. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Here comes the heat. He got his man on the right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
You got poor fucking...
To the air on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. RPO complete to open the drive. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Gets it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got it. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So first down will open up the final period. Here we go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The running back has it.
I can't get away. That boy's in the way.
The end zone, he'll be stopped at the 2. On the double. And the Aztecs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got
that hole's so big, I couldn't get in there.
On the doorstep of Pater.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Utes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Well,
50, you're so fucking fast. How are you that fast?
Some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. The toss to the outside. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs are on the move. Quick completion to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep him in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
The Aztecs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
No, you bitch.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few
The jump back. That was crazy. I knew I shouldn't throw the fat boy there.
This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like
No one expects the fat boy, though.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Let's push the double mug on his ass.
I'll tell you, I
got
love
a
the
big
play
lead.
call on
Fuck it.
1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Guess we're coming again.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
The safety.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
On the set. 29 Philly.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it along the sideline. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ready to fire from the pistol. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Let's see what he can do with it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense.
I'll tell you what, that fucking 50 is so fast.
Great place to start for this offense. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
You gotta get a fucking block, 12.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. Fires to the tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Oh,
The defense
47
takes
years.
matters into its own hands. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most,
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Oh, they're after him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw